What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Kristen Ayana, and before we get into this episode, I just gotta say, make sure that y'all subscribe, like, and turn those post notifications on, and stay tuned with Black Talk Radio. Welcome to Black Talk Radio, hosted by Kristen Ayana. Listen as we discuss the latest in Black culture, Black news, and Black entertainment. What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Kristen Ayana, and welcome back to Black Talk Radio, where we discuss the latest in Black culture, news, and entertainment. Now, I'm very excited because I have a special guest in the building with me tonight. Who do I have with me today?
You don't know, say Ryuu Richy, aka Ryuu the Dragon.
Hi, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty well. Pretty well. Album dropping tomorrow.
Ooh.
So I'm very excited. Our release probably gonna be the same time, So we got a lot of things going on.
A lot of things going on. I love that. I love that. So, for those who may or may not know, can you just tell us, of course, where are you from and what made you start getting into music?
Okay, so where I'm from, I was born in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Both my parents are Jamaican, so we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right? Music has always been in the house. You could even say it's kind of like the love for it is genetic, because before my father left Jamaica, he used to go to parties and MC and DJ and things, you know what I mean? And now, as of late, my mom DJs and stuff.
I love that.
Yeah, so just them always having music in the house, in the cars when they're driving me around and stuff. I played a couple instruments growing up, but never too long to master anything. But it wasn't until middle school, 6th grade to be exact, where I just randomly just decided to write some lyrics, quick little verse, and took it, went to school, was like, oh yeah, man, I got some bars, you know what I mean? and ended up rap battling. I did that a couple times as well, and after a while, it got kind of stale because there was only one other person that wanted to do it. And when you beat somebody so long,
multiple time,
it's kind of get boring. So then I started to write the instrumentals and stuff like that. 7th grade, we had a class project where we had to write a song about any problem in the world. Right? All the teachers collaborated on this, so we got to take multiple times out of the day to work on it. And me and 2 other classmates wrote a song about pollution to the instrumental of Snoop Dogg's Life of the Party. Big Snoop Dogg fan, right?
I love that.
So we did that, and that was my first time, because a part of the grade was to perform it in front of
everybody.
And that was my first time holding the mic for real and stuff like that. And just the way I killed it, it felt good. The way everybody was like, yeah, the reception, the reaction. So ever since, it was all right, just write lyrics to instrumentals and stuff like that.
That's crazy. That's so interesting how something that, well, you always had a love for music, but how school and that project really was okay, I can really do this. This is the moment that you had doing that.
And it didn't even click, all right, this is what I will pursue then. Because back then, what I'm doing now, I would have been afraid of.
Were you a shy student?
Oh, yeah. Growing up, I didn't like attention from masses. I grew up in the church.
Okay.
So we do children's choir and stuff like that. And I was one of the few people around my age range, so I was the shortest because everybody was years older than me. So whenever they did children's choir and they called us up, they tried to put me dead front in the dead front and center, and I would always try to hide in the back. When that stopped working, they said, "Okay, all right, make sure Richard don't go nowhere." So then I'm like, okay. When I know we're about to go start singing, I'm going to just go to the bathroom and hide there and wait till I hear the music from the next floor.
Oh, my gosh.
And one time the pastor called me and said, Richard, where you think you going? And then everybody turned around, and so I couldn't get away from it. I never used to like attention, so everything that I'm doing now, performing, the interviews, stuff like that, is complete 180 from where I started.
How do you think you, grew out of that? I mean, you're probably still nervous now, but it's different.
Yeah, nerves do hit me in anticipation of things, but never like I'm scared to do this. You know what I mean? Because I've performed enough times where it's like I know as soon as I have the mic in my hand and my song comes on, it's like a switch. You kind of almost go into like, um, there's a term that they use in university or whatever. It's like zombie mode where you just like autopilot. You know what I mean? Where you don't even gotta think, you just do.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how it clicks for me. Um, Getting over fear. I think one, constantly doing it.
Yeah.
Constantly writing, bettering, like my lyrics, my craft, my flows, delivery. Um, good, being in front of people and stuff like that. The more and more I did that was I realized, oh, okay, I have nothing to be like afraid of because I'm pretty good. Even if I'm not great, I'm pretty good.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect,
exactly,
for sure.
Yeah.
So my next question for you is, we talked a little bit about, like your upbringing, what made you like get into music, your childhood. And you talked about how, music was something that was really in your family, like between your mom, your dad. So when you think about your childhood, what type of music or songs are you reminded of?
Ooh, definitely like a lot of gospel. Jamaican people, we love gospel. So,
Yeah.
like, there's one song that come to my head when my mom would like try to bring me to the bus station. Well, not the bus station, but like where the bus would pick us up to go to school and stuff like. All Christian people, yeah. That would go on. She played like a bunch of like Richie Stevens.
Okay.
Richie Spice, and then my dad had like the Bob Marley and the Wailer CD in his pickup truck for like years, like so I would hear a lot of that. Shoot, and then he would get, we I don't know if you should call them bootleg or what, but it'd be like tapings of like live shows and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, everything from like Professor Nuts, Lieutenant Stitchy, just so much different reggae and dancehall artists and stuff like that. My sister, she actually played a big role in like some of the music that got introduced to me because.
Is she older than you?
She's older than me.
Okay.
We're like 8 years apart.
Oh, so is me and my sister.
Really?
Yeah, we're 8 years apart.
That's what's up. So twins.
Okay, and she's older than me too.
Right. So she would like put on MTV and stuff like that, and me trying to find MTV one day, I ended up on BET, and I
Ooh.
106 in Park. Oh my gosh, I miss it to this day.
Yo, running home after school.
You know what I mean? Like, around the time when I was really, really heavy to 106 in Park, I remember Pretty Ricky on the hotline was like number one week after week after week after week. And I used to like flip it and put my name instead of like Pretty Richy. Like she got us like iPod shuffles.
Oh, I remember. Yo, I wish I had my whole iPod.
Both of them broke. Yeah, I left them in my pocket. Threw it in the washing machine.
Oh my gosh.
Dead. Had a gray one and a blue one, but she showed me how to. What's the statute of limitations on piracy?
Nothing. Like, I don't think it. We know about LimeWire. Okay, they can't get us.
Because LimeWire definitely was like one of my like past. Mind you, I'm like in 3rd grade, 4th grade, just on LimeWire, just
getting the music,
throwing it on the iPod shuffle. I would go to Walmart, buy gummy headphones. You know what I mean? And just.
Yo, I remember that era.
It was a time. I miss it. I really do.
Nah, I love that. I love that you had like, all the just music being introduced to you from like so many different ways. Like, it really shows that it was really meant to be.
Right, one way or another.
Yeah, it was like always with you. So what was the moment where you were like, okay, like I'm gonna make this into a career?
Somewhere at the end of 2017 going into 2018. Because 2017 was like the last year of me trying to work things out with college. So I graduated from high school 2016, and I was admitted in Keene, and took the placement test and everything. Got my classes scheduled, and then some weird thing happened with financial aid. They was like, okay, something's wrong with the paperwork. You gotta come in. You gotta fix it. All right, come in to fix it. I was like, okay, cool. Class started. They was like, okay, something else is wrong. You can't start yet.
What?
And it was like a bunch of that, like nonstop. So it was like, oh, well, now everything's fixed. You're good. But since classes started, you might want to wait until winter semester. So it's like, okay, cool. Winter semester come. I thinking everything's good to go. It was like, oh, something's wrong. Come back, let's fix it. It was like, okay, well, how about summer semester? So I'm like, okay, cool. Summer semester come. Oh, you can't do summer semester until you complete a year.
What? They make it so hard.
You can't do summer semester as an incoming freshman. So it's like, okay, fall semester. Fall semester come the second time. Like, man, I better want to go to school. Like,
yeah.
It was just like, you know what? This is probably not happening for a reason. So the main thing that I was doing at that time, besides like working my 9 to 5, was writing music, recording music, and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? This is what's like making me the most happy right now. So let me just like fully lean into it. You know, like I grew up as a visual artist, like drawer, painter, and stuff like that. But once I graduated the school I went to, I kind of like made less and less time for that, and just, you know, music kind of like dominated my free time. And because of so, I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do this. I had a couple friends, Sav included, Ali, and a bunch of other people that we had at the time that was like, we was all rapping and recording. So it was like, you know what, let's form a collective, let's make songs together, like let's do this. And I feel like we some of the most talented people in the city. We can go big. And that was like going into 2018.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah, and I put out my first song on all streaming services. 'Cause before then, I was just a SoundCloud rapper. You know? So the first song was 10-4. Put that on all streaming platforms. And that song, before it was even out, like I had put the post up to promote it. And my homie by the name of B-Side, who was running the hip hop segment over at Rutgers Radio, 90.3 FM, The Core. I remember it by heart. He was running. He saw it. I didn't know him, but he saw it and was like, "Yo, send me this. I'm gonna play it on the radio." I was like, "What?"
I did read this in your bio.
Really? Yeah. So when that moment hit, I was like, "Yo, the first time I put on streaming services to go straight to the radio, this was meant to be."
Right.
Because I'm in school and I can't even be in school, but I make music and put it out, and it's on the radio. I'm like, all right, this is it. You know, so that was the moment where it was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
Wow, I love that. What was your parents' thoughts on you like leaning into your music?
My mom, she's like fully supportive.
That's
like,
good.
100%. Like, she's probably one of my biggest supporters.
Mm.
Like, if you go on her Facebook, you'll see her, a bunch of Bible verses, and then you'll also see a bunch of me. Mind you, I'm one of 3.
Oh my gosh!
But it's because I'm always doing so much that she's just so proud and always like posting what I'm doing and stuff like that. So you'll see a bunch of that. My dad, he's supportive, but you know, like Jamaican man stay where we're very covert about it.
Low key.
It won't be until like I go around one of his friends and I'm like, yeah man, your father did tell me say you do music and them thing. Yeah man, him show me a song. Yeah man, you're going good. And I'm like, he did? for real. you know, he's very covert, but he does support. But sometimes he's scared,
Mm.
because time's going, we getting older and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and he just want to make sure that like I'm successful, and whenever he decides to pack it up and go back home, that I'm good on my own.
Yeah.
So that's
I
that's
get
what's
that.
concerned.
Yeah. Now let's talk about this project
Yes, yes, yes.
dropping tomorrow.
Tomorrow midnight tonight.
Wow. Okay. Tell us everything.
Okay. So the title is Out and About Again. Right? And the reason why I semicolon again is because initially this started as like an EP series.
Mm-hmm.
And this project was actually going to be the third installment.
Okay.
But then after a couple interviews, one being Troy Ocha, one being Nara Amani, another one being artist to artist with DZ. Big up, all I wanna, right? Um, they started to throw the word album in the conversation, despite me saying EP. So that's when I was like, "Am I thinking too small?"
I love that though.
And then because like I'm always writing, always recording, I had more music
Mm-hmm.
to put. Like it didn't have to be an EP,
Right.
you know. So I was like, you know what? It's time. Let's go big or go home. It's been a long time since we done like a Hail Mary and like shot for the stars. Like let's really go big, So Out and About Again is pretty much the whole thing is a story. It starts off with My Ting, which is one of my personal favorites, right? And it's a statement. It establishes who I am, where I'm from, what I got going on, and the work up until this point. You know what I mean? As well, it's like very culture driven. You know what I mean? Like when you hear it, you're like, okay, yeah, right. So it starts with that. You go on to songs like Luxury, where I'm talking about the things I inspired to, gain, and not even just luxury and like a material possession type of thing. We're talking like experience. Like sometimes like luxury is peace, luxury is
Yeah, no,
the things, you know what
seriously.
I mean? Things you get to do, not necessarily what you can have, and not just for me, but for my family. The hook is none of my friend them hungry dog. For my parents come from country dog. You know what I mean? Like I don't want success just for me. I want it for them. So stuff like that is stuff that I've been realizing about myself and what my goals are as I've been outside, as I've been doing music and stuff like that. And of course, along the way, you know, love happens or not happen, and the project also has moments where
So you got some love songs on
I
there?
definitely have love songs, which it's my favorite genre of songs to make. Like I feel like
I mean, who doesn't love love? Like,
I have a song called Love Love. Like I'm such a like I don't
so you're a lover. You're a lover guy.
yeah, definitely for sure. Like I remember even as a kid, I used to just like write love notes and stuff like that. Like just I don't know why, but like just marriage with kids was always like the dream. It's weird. I don't
I mean, I think that's good.
it's definitely a big part of me. So there are a handful of love songs on the project. You got Smooth, you got Make Love, you got Come Over, you got what's another one? Um Pretty much there's those. And then you have songs that's on the flip side of that, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
sometimes, you got songs like Ready, where it's like me realizing, all right, who I'm with actually isn't ready for love. You know what I mean? You got stuff like Anyway, where it's me bouncing back from a situation that went left. Put on my good clothes, spray some cologne. You know what I mean? And live my best life, no stress. You know what I mean? Where like sometimes when you come out of a situation, there's that period where you're like down about it, but then there's a time like you resurge, you pop back out and stuff like that. And it might not be easy because you still like dealing with it, but like you're trying to make the most of the moment and put yourself back out there. So there's a if you listen to the song from top to bottom, the journey is like linear.
Wow, I
From
love that.
yeah,
I love that it goes through so many takes us through so many different, things that we all, I feel like all relate to in some capacity as humans. Like we all want to be successful. We all want a luxury life. And of course we all want love. I think that for
right.
sure. What advice would you give someone that is maybe going through a heartbreak right now?
Ooh, ooh. Would it be cliche to say, "What up, you're stressed"? I would say the biggest thing in a heartbreak right now is one, give yourself time.
Mm,
Give yourself time. Give yourself grace.
yes.
All right, because sometimes we'll look at the calendar and be like, "Oh, it's been 7 days. Oh, it's been 2 weeks. Oh, it's been 2 months. Oh, it's been 2 years." Like they say, like healing
Isn't linear.
is not linear. Like you're constantly doing it. So don't go hard on yourself in that aspect of, oh, it's been a while, I should be over it already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, give yourself time to get over it. So that's one. The next thing I would say is really look into yourself. And sometimes if you feel like you can't do that, go to people that can help you with the
Mm,
observations. Sometimes, and I'm big on therapy.
yes.
So I tell people go to therapy, but a lot of people may
But you
not.
also have to be ready to go.
You have to be ready to go.
That's my thing. Don't go to therapy and you're going to sit up there and lie.
Sit up there and lie, or just not say nothing, because they
Right.
can't help you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like going to a chef with no ingredients. So it's like looking
Mm-hmm.
at stare upon him. Like, so you do have to be ready to go, but you can gain so much from it, because sometimes your vision could be like this, like very acute
Mm-hmm.
as far as angles go. And whether it's the people around you or somebody that can listen to everything you got going on, can give you a more obtuse angle of things.
Right.
To see like a bigger picture. Sometimes you are the problem. Sometimes you are the problem. Sometimes it might have took two to do that tango.
Yeah.
But you have to look within yourself and dissect the situation to really figure that out. And when the more and more you do it, is the better you'll be able to navigate
Mm-hmm.
love.
Okay. Thank you for the good up advice. We received that. I hope all the viewers and listeners receive that. Now, I love your music because, like I was saying off camera, I'm a big dance hall lover. So I have to ask, what is your favorite thing about dancehall right now? I feel like we're having a really good year.
Oh man, the way Cartel come out of prison and just been like just hit the ground running.
Running.
Like I one, as growing up like a big Cartel fan, like one, I'm like I'm happy to see it.
Yeah.
But also two, just seeing like he's going into like every corner of media.
Yes.
Right? Like to see him as a big Breakfast Club fan, to see him on the Breakfast Club, to see him with Angela Yee, to see him this way, that way, like
On
just
Kai's
doing media
stream.
on Kai not like just being authentically him and bringing the culture with him and being a good representative of it. It's like, okay, dancehall is back. like for a good while, it felt like things like Simadone and like the hype for us was like gone on like a mainstream level, and Afrobeat's kind of like been keeping the seat warm and stuff like that. But now with him, I feel like we're in a very good place to the resurgence. Like we're in a very good place to like take us back to the time where we were. If you needed to spice up your song, you call us. If you needed to like expand your audience and tap into certain diasporas, you call us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm looking forward to. And because I see like, okay, that's where that's going, to hear Cartel on the Travis Scott album.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? To see that like, okay, like people like
Shinsia has a song about to drop with Mariah Carey.
You know what I'm saying? And to hear all the people that's on her album, like people that you would never assume to do stuff like that, like Coil Ray or stuff like that. Just people,
Mhm.
Meg the Stat, like just people that we're collaborating with now
Yeah.
as a genre is it's beautiful, and because that's the time we are in now, it's like okay, I have to make sure I'm a
Mhm.
part of this moment. You know what I mean? I can't make this moment come and gone, and I'm not gone with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I definitely think, with your project,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to be being open up to like a whirlwind of new listeners and,
Mm-hmm.
so much great. I feel like so much great things is going to come because of that. Now, I want to talk a little bit about just like your process.
Mm-hmm.
I always like to ask my guests, what are your studio sessions like? Like, do you like to be in the studio alone? Do you like to have your friends in there? What is it like for you?
My process is very unorthodox, very unorthodox. So I don't have like a whole studio setup,
Mhm.
right? I have equipment that I bought with my stimulus. So it's me like in my like everything's in my bedroom. So you literally have like my bed in one corner, you got the
Mhm.
TV over here, got the dresser right there, so and then I put my laptop on the dresser. I got the mic stand right in front of the dresser. Got my little
Mm.
swivel chair. Come out of bed, go into the chair,
Get to
and
work.
just get to work. You know what I mean? So I don't even because it's in my room. I don't gotta be fully dressed. I can be in my drawers, keep my bonnet on, whatever the case may be. Like just very homebody with it. Um, Recording with friends is fun, but I'm more quicker with things when I'm
Mm.
running things. You know what I mean? When I'm recording myself. Um, but there be times where like we go to studio sessions, we have studio sessions at Sav's crib, and the homies are there, and we play a beat like, oh yeah, nah, we gotta do this. Let's work on
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean? And we just work off of each other on some iron sharpen iron type of, you know what I mean? And those moments like those are fun. Those are fun. But for the most part, everything that I record, like a song of mine where I'm the main artist, I recorded myself in my room
Mm.
at home. You know,
Okay, yeah. I like that. I also like that you do have your friends because, like, would you say community has been like impactful to you as an artist?
absolutely, absolutely. One thing that big up Dwayne Riggins, God rest his soul, and my godfather. One of the main things he told me earlier on,
Mm-hmm.
once I pivoted to say that this was going to be the thing that I do, he told me know a lot, but remember it's not what you know in this business, it's who you know.
Mm, yeah.
All right. And he expressed how much like having like a team and stuff like that was important. And it's just one having other artists, creatives that you can work off of each other's energy. Like just that alone is important
Right.
because it's only so long you can run on your own juice.
Literally, you're gonna get
Eventually,
burnt out.
you're gonna get burnt out. You're gonna need somebody to be able to pour back into your cup, and vice versa. Right? So having other artist friends, like I might have artist block, have a studio session with the homies, and then all of a sudden inspiration hit. Just seeing like they're like, oh, I was working on this and play for y'all, and that sparked something in you. Or they're like, yo, here's this beat. I feel like we could work on it, and they play that, and it's like, oh damn, now you're like invigorated and stuff like that. So that alone, just in continuing the pursuit of this, is major. And then on top of the other stuff regarding like the album release party that we're gonna be doing,
Yeah.
like
Tomorrow.
I couldn't have put all of that together by myself.
Right.
I probably could have gave like a good 60% before I was like, all right, F it. You know what I mean? Like I would have got overwhelmed and just,
Are you excited for it?
absolutely, absolutely. I think that's the first time I answered that question like that because people have been asking me that all the week, even since last week. I'm like, are you excited? I'm like,
You was in the thick of it, like you were in the planning, the stress of it. Now I
yeah,
feel like it's getting there, so it's like,
yeah. Like a lot of this, like now the deposits are put in.
mm-hmm.
Um, Everybody that just when we started to plan out everything, we made it. The first thing was the guest list.
Okay.
We listed out probably like 100, 110 people. I personally reached out to about 60 to 80 people myself, and not copy and paste, like individual messages, like, "Hey, Kristen, I hope all is well. I seen the latest posters in the third. Oh, this what's up. I'm throwing this album release party. You feel like pulling up? If it's gonna be such and such date and such place, here's the RSVP details for 80 people."
That is very, very, very overstimulating.
Very. My social battery goes down so quickly.
I commend you for that.
It was a lot. Thank you. It was a lot. But stuff like that, it was like, yo, go big or go home. Because it's like you only get one time to do your first. Yeah. And because it's my first album, it's like, yo, we gotta make sure we come correct as best as we possibly can. Right. So we're doing everything we can to make sure we come on big places like Black Talk Radio. Okay. And make sure we do the press, we do the interviews, we do the shoots. Sure. You know what I mean? We do the party, show everybody like, yo, we're not just people playing around. We're not just people doing this in our free time. Like, this is something we're serious about. And you're passionate about it. Exactly. This is our art to us, So, all in all, parties tomorrow. And we're going to get the people a show. And I hope people receive the project well, because it's a vibe, especially since it's still summer. Like, we got a month of turning up, a month of having fun. I know everything is going to go well. Now, before we get out of here, I have to ask you your top fave dancehall / reggae. I'll let you put it in one. Artist of all time, top 5. All time. All right. So Kartel number 1. Yeah. That's number 1. Of course. Now, all right. Now, that get tricky. I would say I did grow up listening to a lot of Black Ryuu. Yo, that just made me think about him falling off stage. Oh. Sorry. Like, every time I hear his name now, that's what I think about. Oh man, that's so bad. And I wasn't there that night because I went to the Kartel concert the second night. Yeah. But that's what I think. You was in the country? Yeah. Oh, bro, I'm jealous. I seen Kartel at Barclays. Oh, Barclays. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I don't know why. Yeah, he fell off. Yeah, Barclays. Yeah, no, that was bad. Big up Black Rhino. Okay, Kartel, Black Rhino. Well, I definitely, all right, so Kartel, I'm gonna say Popcorn would be number 2. Okay. Popcorn. Yeah, I feel like that's mine. Those are my top 2. Yeah, definitely. They're usually within my top 5 of like my Apple stream, the recap of the year, they usually come out within the top 5. So Teacher, Poppy, I would have to say Stylo G definitely did hit me like a big influence like the past 5 years. Okay. All right. You got 2 more spots. 2 more. Oh man. Honorable mentions would be Rhino and Bottle, but I don't think I would put them at 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Oh man. I would say probably 4 would be Sean Paul. Okay, that's like iconic. Yeah. I mean, just what he's done for the culture to push it forward and still doing it. You know what I mean? Like, just I've learned from his formula. Okay. Just how he's still giving a patois, but when the hook comes, it's more like calm and watered down. So like the non-Caribbean people can catch it. You know what I mean? Listen to the interviews, I'm like, you know what? That's a good ass strategy. So, Sean Paul be number 4. Number 5. Why? You know what? Off of pure talent alone, I would have to. Oh, you know what? Right now, all right. Honorable mentions would be okay. Black Rhino, Busy Signal. But I would have to say number 5 as of right now would be Skilly.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Skilly Bang is
Yeah, he got
he's on
that.
fire right now.
He got
Like,
that.
about 4 of his songs I was bumping on the way here. So
Mm.
it'd be very hypocritical for me not to
Yeah.
say Skilly right now.
He's having a good run for sure.
Oh yeah, you can't count him out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think those are all
lyrics.
solid.
Yeah.
Those are all solid.
You know, people could fight me later, but that's my personal.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
Now, my final question: if you could leave your supporters with one thing to remember about you, what would it be and why?
One thing to remember me about. Wow. Okay, so one, big up to all my dragoons. That's my fan base. You feel me?
I love that.
Because I'm Ryuu the Dragon. You know, so my fans are the dragoons. So to all of them and just people in general.
Mm-hmm.
What's the question again?
One thing you could leave them with, or one thing you want people to remember, like remember about you. Yeah.
Okay. Remember me as an authentic who I'm pretending to be is not who I'm trying to be. It's just who I am. Right. When you listen to the music, when you hear the hype energy, that's me. When you hear the simpy love version of me, that's also me. When you hear the lyrics that's you know what I mean, the
That's
bars
you.
and stuff like that, that's also me. You know what I mean? When you see me on the gram and I'm drawing or I'm cooking, because I cook a lot, you know what I mean? When you see that, that's also me, and I'm authentically all of that. You know,
I love that, and it shows like just the different layers to you as a person, which I feel like makes you more relatable as an artist.
right.
So I just want to thank you so much for chatting with me. I enjoyed our conversation. To this camera right here, let everybody know where they can find you, follow you, all that.
All right, you said this middle one, right? All right, so boom, right? So again, my name is Ryuu Richy, and usually when I go to shows and stuff like that, I break it down like R-Y, U and then another U, R-I-C-H-Y, on all social media platforms, all streaming services, everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, to I guess it's X now. Whatever.
Yeah.
But just everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, R-Y-U and then another U, R-I-C-H-Y, Ryuu Richy. Album dropping this tonight, midnight. Whenever this comes out,
It'll be out.
Just know it's out, And yeah, that's it. Ryuu, aka Ryuu Richy, aka Ryuu the Dragon.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, and of course, we're wishing you nothing but the best.
Thank you for having me. Love the conversation. Big up Black Talk Radio.
Yes.